What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great week. Baseball's back, guys, and you made it to the weekend. We are here to keep you company once again. Thank you guys for joining us. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to follow us on the social media scene. You can find us on Twitter at @theblown_save and on Instagram at @theblown_save. Don't forget, you guys can still reach out to us at theblownSavePodcast@gmail.com or head on over to theblownSavePodcast.com to check out any and all of our information as far as we post it. As always, guys, you know, I am nobody without the one, the only, my compadre himself, Mr. R.T. Casas. How you doing, baby?
Very, very well. Dodgers got the win opening day.
I don't know what that feels like yet.
Yeah, won't know until next year, maybe.
I know, opening day, right?
Haven't done. Hey, but you still have home? No, wait, that was at home.
Yeah, that was at home.
Right. It's not on purpose.
It's never on purpose. It's never on purpose. I got you. I got you. How you doing, man? Everything good though? How was your school week? How's everything? You guys had a nice little watch party today at school, didn't you?
Yeah, man. We had a little pizza party, bring Dodgers gear, and it was a lot of fun with the kids, man. It was something I wanted to do, something a little different. A lot of them are Dodgers fans, so I would say about half of the class participated in the Dodger watch party. Half of the program for sure wanted pizza, so I just told them bring $3 and I'd buy pizza, and every $6 bought a full pizza, so they would split a pizza.
Right on.
Yeah, kids had a great time, man.
That's good. And off the show we were talking about it, and you were telling me that a couple of your students went out and bought Rockies gear on purpose.
Oh yeah, man, those little boogers. They I don't think they're baseball fans, and 3 of them went and literally brought Rockies gear on purpose.
That's funny.
You could tell that they bought it on purpose because they're wearing like the same kind of shirt type of thing.
Oh,
they're trying to hide it from me. They're being like undercover little boogers.
Wearing a jacket or wearing this. I mean, it's terrible today too because it's hot as hell.
Right. Yeah, they're wearing like t-shirts with sweaters on top. It's interesting. And one of them's a big old Lakers fan, so it's kind of interesting to see him be such a little hater. I'm just like, wow, really? Okay. You are not allowed to cheer for the Lakers, sir.
You are banned, sir. You are banned.
You're banned. Yeah.
Right on. Any other news and anything new coming up that you want to share?
Not that I could think of. I mean, I'm missing something, but yeah, summer break's almost here. You know, another month and change of school left. I'm teaching summer school this year, but still than that, nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary. I'm very excited. Baseball's back.
Baseball is back,
you
man.
know, last week we obviously did the podcast that led into
the show. I realized today that I never actually posted the podcast part of it. But if you guys do want to check it out, it is on Twitch and it is on YouTube. You can go over there and watch the entire show or just the first hour, which is us doing the actual podcast, kind of going in and out of playing video games and whatnot. But I totally forgot, guys. So I'm sorry if I didn't post it. For those of you guys listening, head on over to YouTube. Head on over to Twitch. You guys can find it and watch and hear us in the whole 9 yards. And if you want, go right into it. We played for 4 hours? I mean, at least I played for about 4 hours. You played for good God knows how long you were playing.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how long I played, to be honest. I'd be lying.
But I do.
Yeah, man, I played a minute.
I am pretty excited, guys. So if you guys play MLB The Show, real quick, if you guys play MLB The Show 22, and you guys are playing against, online competitors and stuff like that, if you run across the Blown Save podcast is one of your opponents, and they're wearing blue, man, you are in for a hurting because Artie's going to kick your butt. If you run into the Blown Save podcast and they're wearing red on the jerseys, you're probably going to get a W. Congratulations, you're playing me. But hey, it's a crapshoot. You never know which one of us you're going to get.
That's right.
Artie's definitely better at hitting than I am. I think at this point he's better at pitching than I am as well. So I am bringing up the rear when it comes to it. But we're both rocking. Make sure you guys are paying attention. See if you find us out there. The Blown Save podcast is on like our logos and stuff are on there, and we're actually getting one of the stadiums built for us. So that'll be pretty awesome. If you guys get a chance to play with us, you'll be playing at one of our stadiums, hopefully, or on our stadium, hopefully in the next couple weeks. So before we get into all the fun baseball news, right? Because we got plenty to talk about, plenty of predictions, plenty of shit talking coming from Artie towards me. It's fine. It's fine. We do it out of love. It is what it is. That's why you're here. I know that's why you're here, people. Let's talk about a little bit of the NFL real quick. And some news that came out today, or this week, I should say. Rob Gronkowski is still contemplating coming back for the 2022 season. However, he did say if he came back, he would only play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Do you think, Artie, that he's waiting to hear if Mr. Tampa Tom will be shipped out down the block to Miami, as rumors have come out? Or is it most likely he's going to wait and just see how he feels the next couple months and what happens in the draft?
A little bit of both. I mean, I don't think Tom Brady's going to get traded, bro. That's unless he forces his way a trade over there. But I don't know, man. You really see that trade actually happening? Like,
I don't. I just happen to talk to a lot of people, including Josh, the former agent. And he's saying, you heard it here first. If it happens, I'm calling it. It's in the works, he said. And I'm just like, how do you know? He's like, bro, people talk. And I'm just like, okay. But it has been, publicized on Twitter. But, you can take all that stuff with a grain of salt at this point. And who knows, right? But does he take it down to Miami? If he goes down to Miami, Does Gronkleberry go, you know what, man? Appreciate it, but I'm out.
I don't know, dude. I really don't. They have a good young tight end over there in Miami. I thought it was a young tight end they got over there.
Yeah, they do. In Miami, they do.
Yeah, in Miami. That's why
I'm sure Anthony's screaming at his car right now, going, "Hey, Tampa Bay's got a good one too without Gronk."
Who is it?
I have no idea. He would know. Definitely, he would know. Not me.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think Tom Brady makes him come back like the commercial where Gronk made Brady come back? And they capitalize funny. They capitalize on it and make some more money?
I think Tom Brady does come back. I don't know if Gronk comes back. I mean, he looks walking wounded. He's only good to me at the goal line.
Yeah.
I mean, if they use them for goal line packages, sure. But other than that, like open field, not really. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, speaking of Tom Brady, as we all know, he will be back for another run after saying he was done at the end of last season. No one's going to tell him not to make another run at it, but some people are a bit upset. In case in point, former MVP and two-time Super Bowl champion Peyton Manning came out publicly and made a statement directed at Brady to return all the retirement gifts he was given. Should he keep them? Send them back? What would you do, Artie?
I'd give them back probably.
I wonder what they were.
I wonder what they were too, but I think he would give them back. Like if he went and didn't he give that dude some money or something like that, or donate money towards charity for the dude that bought the baseball?
The guy that bought the baseball, the final football.
Football. I'm sorry, watching baseball.
Yeah, we got baseball in the brain, guys. But the guy who bought, he spent like $500,000 or whatever on that football. Tom Brady didn't give him back his money, but Tom Brady did say, "Hey, I'm gonna put whatever money you spent on it, I'm gonna put that towards charity." Like, I don't know how shitty that kind of... I'd have been like, bro, give me back... Here, you keep the freaking ball, give me my money back, and I'll catch you next time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's dudes like me and you that don't have that kind of scratch.
Yeah, if you got enough money to throw down on a ball like that, you got enough money, you're not worried about it.
Yeah.
Tax write-off somewhere.
Right? We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And then the other thing I got is there a little trouble in San Francisco. Debo Samuel unfollowed the 49ers and removed all his Niners profile pics and over 80 posts ahead of his final year of his rookie deal. Could this be a peek into contract negotiations or lack thereof? Could we be in for a heated offseason? Will Debo Samuel be somewhere else at the end of this coming up season? I, for one, think it would be a huge mistake if the Niners didn't lock him up for the long term, or at least shop him out somewhere to get a hefty return in players and draft picks. Because whoever's going to go get him, if somebody's trying to go get him, I mean, they're going to have to pay up the wazoo, because this man was on fire last season.
Yeah, man. Bring him over to my Rams for sure.
Oh shit! Give him my Cowboys, baby. Let's go.
He wants to win.
Hey, bro, stop. We won a couple games. Stop.
We did regular season.
I didn't say what games. I just said we won a couple games. Why you got to be an asshole like that, bro? Come on.
Fair enough.
Had a couple.
That's what the people came for.
Have one Jack Daniels, man, and all of a sudden, Jesus, come on, compa.
Yeah.
Any other news other than baseball before we get into baseball, because that's where we're about to go into 15 minutes in or 10 minutes into the show.
Tiger Woods supposed to play in the Masters? Right?
You know what? He played yesterday and today, both solid. He made the cut, so it'll be interesting to see how he does Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be keeping track of that. He did look solid. He had a rough beginning on Thursday, but he looked pretty solid. God, the Astros are just destroying the Angels right now, 7-2. It's about to be 8-2. Oh, I hate the Astros so much. But anyways, I digress. Tiger, yes, Tiger's gonna be back. He's back in the running at least. I think he ended up 2 under par today, 1 under yesterday, which is good for how he was and everything he had to do to come back, right? So good luck, Tiger. We love seeing you in the Masters, and I will catch you mañana.
Flip side, homie.
Anything else?
I mean.
Oh, the Lakers are out of the playoffs.
Yeah, they got eliminated. You know what? Maybe we should do a little post wrap up next week and do a final season predictions, like who we think is going to win Rookie of the Year and stuff like that. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I didn't follow it much this year, but I feel like everything's been different now that I've been back at work. It's just
everything's a lot different. Yeah, definitely. I know. Starting next week, I will be back in the office now. So we'll see how life goes while I'm there and having to drive back and forth now. But it is what it is at that point. We'll see how it goes. We'll try to expand our horizons, guys, a little bit more. But baseball and football are kind of our wheelhouse, and that's where we kind of like to stay. So every once in a while, we'll throw some golf in there. All right, so baseball's back, and what has happened the last 2 days around the league? I got a couple stories we're going to touch on. We're going to talk about the predictions, who we think is going to win the American League, the different divisions, the National League, different divisions, who's, postseason awards, who's going to win, the batting champ, home run champ. Way too early predictions, but we're going to talk about them today. But before we get started with all that, let's ring it back over here, and let's start it off with the Cubbies and Mr. Seiya Suzuki, the new Japanese outfield sensation, finally took the field in a Cubbies uniform. He reached safely 3 times, twice working walks, and a third on a hard hit single off Corbin Burns. The Cubbies did squeak out a win 5-4 on the Brew Crew, maybe a little fast to call them a superstar, but he could have started worse. So let's take it as a win, and he's looking pretty good. So 1 game in, he looks pretty good.
He looked pretty good. Weren't the Angels rumored to get him or something like that?
They were in the mix to get him, but they just didn't have anywhere to put him. Like, he was actually going to have to compete for a spot. I mean, they ended up getting rid of Justin Upton, which was a surprise, right? Everybody's like, he was the best hitter in spring training. It doesn't matter in spring training, guys. It's all warm-up and practice. Right. That's all it is.
That's right. Let's pay him to do nothing.
It makes no sense. With all that momentum, quote-unquote, shop him out. Send him somewhere. It doesn't matter if you're going to eat the contract anyways. You're eating the contract anyways. Why not try and get something out of it, even if you're going to pay the whole contract anyways? Now somebody's going to pick him up for the league minimum, $900,000, and you're going to still on the hook for $28 million. Ridiculous.
I just think he's past his time.
I think so too, but I think somebody, after some injuries, somebody's going to go get him just to have a bat, and hoping that he doesn't lose that little bit of heat that he got in the preseason or the spring training. Anyways.
He's a right-handed specialist, right, at this point?
Yep. Speaking of right-handed specialists, left-handed specialist, Mr. Albert Pujols made his triumphant return back to Busch Stadium in a game that you would love to see if at least you're a Cardinals fan, not so much if you're a Pirates fan. The Cardinals lit up the Pirates for 9 runs on Theo Albert's return to the Cardinals. It was a welcome sight to see him, Yadier Molina, and Adam Wainwright all together on the field together for the first time in, 10, 11 years? So,
like that.
Yeah. Congrats to Albert and going back and making that run for 700. Albert was in the news recently for other things. He recently came out and said that he and his wife Deidre are filing for divorce, or he filed for divorce shortly after Deidre came out to the public and said that she had just had brain surgery to remove a tumor that was in her brain. We don't know what happens behind the scenes. Albert Pujols, the Pujols family, I should say, kept everything kind of close to their chest when dealing with personal issues and stuff like that. But man, like that's quite crazy with the timing and everything. How they felt like that was going to be the right time. We should definitely get divorced after your surgery. Like Jesus. Maybe not the best timing, but you never know what when is ever a good time for that kind of thing. Other than if somebody's being abusive, other than if somebody's being hurt, something like that. Obviously, get out of there. But with something like that, especially with all they've done over the last 20, 30 years with autism and special needs and stuff like that, to now just be like, all right, bye.
I kind of wonder, man, what's going on there? What's there that's not being told?
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know, man.
Definitely, man.
Very strange.
It's
very strange.
Definitely a head scratcher there.
It had to have been weighing on him for a while, right? It can't be just like all of a sudden. You know what?
I'm out. Bye. It had to have been something that had been brewing for a long time, and obviously we don't want to speculate as to who, what, when, where, why, and how. We just kind of got to go and take it at face value. I just hope that she recovers well from her brain surgery. They do have children they have to take care of and make sure they're okay. They're not hurting for money at all. So I'm sure no matter what, they're going to have the best care, her and the children, and Pujols will be doing just fine. So.
It'll be all right. Oh, man, they're showing highlights of the Astros.
Yeah, don't. It's 9-2, bro. There's no highlights, bro.
Of the Astros, there's plenty of highlights.
Go shut your dirty whore mouth when you're talking to me.
Just saying. That's the what'd you say? First place in the West Division Angels.
I never said first place. I said first place jokingly. I said first place. Just because you said fourth place, that's why I said first place, and you're like, nah.
I said third.
You said fourth and then went up to third. I said second. Okay. Anywho, speaking of, I don't know if that's a good segue. Zach Greinke.
Too high?
Zach Greinke, fourth is way too low. Zach Greinke took the mound for the third time as the opening day starter for a team he hadn't been with since 2010. The Royals took the W. However, Greinke was only able to strike out one batter through 5.2 through 2 1/3 inning, or 5 2/3 of an inning. He definitely is a pitch-to-contact pitcher now, but hey, if it's effective, run with it. The bigger story, however, was the debut of Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. in a Royals jersey, ranked the number 1 prospect in all of MLB coming into the season. Had a clutch double to put the exclamation point on his debut and helped the Royals beat the Cleveland Guardians, not the Indians anymore, but the Guardians. And the Astros, just put up another 3 spot, so it is now 12-2 Astros over the Angels.
Goodness.
And the top of the 7th.
All right, beat the traffic home, Angels.
Yeah, get out of there now, guys.
Everybody's got
it ain't happening.
Go work tomorrow.
It ain't happening. They're hitting the ball hard. They're hitting the ball high, but they're hitting it right at people. So they're not doing anything right now. Anyways, so Zach Greinke, first time, took the mound for a different team in his third decade of playing. In his third decade. So it's crazy to think that he's still out there pitching. I mean, he's not blowing any radar guns out, but he's got his
for the Angels?
40. He did pitch for the Angels for 1 year, I think, or 1 season. He definitely has his eephus pitch 48 miles an hour, 46 mile an hour, I believe it was, the eephus. But he's definitely not blowing up the radar gun. He's just doing work. So
Hey, that you see, Rachel Balkoff got her first win down in the minor leagues. She's the first full-time female manager to get a win.
No, I didn't see that. Congratulations!
All right, pretty cool.
That is pretty damn cool. What else we got going on here? Let's see. We got Greinke, we got Pujols. Oh, the assholes took the season opener against my Halos. And today, they're going to take the second one for my Halos. Altuve was held at least last night off the bases, striking out 3 times and grinding out in his 4th at bat. The Angels' bat seemed to forget that these games actually mean something. And we're all dead asleep till the end of the game when the Halos gave the fans at the stadium and at home something to get excited about. However, not being able to take advantage of runners on bags led to the first loss of the season. Ohtani looked good with his first pitch of the night, hitting at 100 mile an hour on the guns. However, last night and this night, the bats that were apparently swinging for the fences this spring training, which everybody and a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, the Angels are the best team in spring training." Nobody cares. It's not true. Just because you're hot in spring training doesn't mean you're hot when the games matter. The games matter now, and the bats are nowhere to be found. You think they're a little? Go ahead.
Sometimes I like think it's like a big April Fool's joke you've been playing on me that you're an Angels fan. Like, I think like, man, Brent's gonna tell me today's the day. He tells me it's just playing. Like, today's the day. I know it. Today he's just been like, all right, sucker. Like,
I've been playing you this whole time.
Yeah. Like, compa, I just can't believe the heartbreak. I mean, they were so hot against the Dodgers in the spring training.
Spring training doesn't matter, bro. Spring training doesn't matter.
Cylinders.
Not to me. I never said that. I never said that. Show me the receipts. Show me the receipts.
Didn't you say that's your ace? That's your opening day starter when they hit 3 home runs off of him?
No, I said, hey, your opening starter got hit for 3. But I didn't. I was like, bro, it's just the preseason, or it's a spring training, man. You're not gonna. Come on, it's Walker Buehler, bro. I drafted him in the one MLB fantasy baseball league that I'm in. He was my first pick overall. I mean, granted, it was a 20-team league, and I was picking 19th. So context there, guys. Context. I did take him first overall, the 19th pick. And I also took Robbie Ray at 21 or 22. Sorry.
You never think that about switching teams, like for heartache reasons and stuff, like health reasons?
It would hurt.
When you go like to your checkup with the doctor and they say like, is anything causing you stress in your personal life? And you're like, well, I am Angels and Cowboys, man. And like, enough said.
Man, it would hurt my heart more to do that than sticking with them. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
That's debatable, I think.
Oh, it's not debatable, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's not happening. It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
And I truly don't understand the contrast in colors, like red and blue. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Bro, I like the red during the spring and summer, and I like the blue during the fall and the winter.
I don't think there's anything you ever convinced me to believe anything.
Anyways. Let's see. The bench is cleared for the first time of the season when Francisco Lindor was hit in the face by a pitch when intending to score a round for a bunt in the top of the 5th inning with runner on second base on Friday night. 3 Mets players were hit by pitches in the season opener on Thursday, so when Lindor got pegged in the face, Buck Showalter led the charge onto the field, yelling at the opposing players and coaches that enough was enough. Lindor was able to turn his head at the last moment. When they showed that replay, he turned his head at the last moment and was able to get hit in the jaw. Like, it was not a super glancing, but it was better than if he was staring right at it, getting hit right in the face. You know what I mean? So he was able to turn his head and get more of a glancing blow than anything, but it was still, he fell down. He went down hard, guys. If you guys not weak of stomachs, go ahead and watch. There's no blood. There's no anything like that. He did get up shortly thereafter, but he was still a little staggered. They were talking to him, took him to the hospital. They did some X-rays. They took some tests. Everything came back negative. Everything seems fine. He's got a steel jaw there. But on the opposing side, Steve Cishek, the pitcher, was promptly ejected from the game without warning and without protest. They were just like, "You're out of here, bro. Get the F out of here." Now, here's the big one, though, right? And this isn't the first time somebody's going to complain about this, right? And we'll talk about that here in a couple. But they were saying that the pitchers are having problems gripping the ball, and that's why the ball was, flying wherever it was supposed to be going.
I mean, bro, you're a pro. You're a pro, dude. Figure it out.
You shouldn't be throwing at somebody.
Yeah, man. Not that often,
That's four hit batters in 1.5 games. I believe they said 4 hit batters in 14 innings, something like that.
Yeah, man. You're a pro. I just don't want to hear that. The excuses, that's just weak.
Very much so.
You could always tone things down and get more control, but you want to max it out without any control. If you're saying the balls are slippery. Now, I've seen the baseballs for Major League. They're a little slick, I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. They're a little more rounded compared to like stuff in high school and stuff like that. But you're a pro, bro. It's not like those baseballs haven't been there as you came up all the way through.
Right.
You just want a foreign substance, right? Like
that's all it is.
Want a foreign substance.
That's all it is.
So like man, I have a hard time just listening to any of that. You're a pro. Figure it out, or don't be a pro.
Speaking of don't be a pro or figure it out, the Yankees ace got roughed up for 3 runs early in the first game and got bailed out by the Bronx Bats against the Red Sox. Cole, what is it? Shit. The Yankees guy.
Garrett Cole.
There we go. I always remember Cole, but I always want to say Cole Hamels, but it's not Cole Hamels. Garrett Cole got hit for 3 runs in the first inning. He didn't get the W, but he did give a great excuse as to why he wasn't as sharp in the first inning. He says there was a 4-minute delay in the game, and he thinks it was more that he didn't have a good grip that first inning, wink, wink. But, come on. He didn't have enough sunblock and rosin on his hands and neck, so he couldn't throw that first inning.
Yeah, man.
I think the Yankees are in for a little bit of a disappointment from Garrett Cole this season.
He didn't have the biggest disappointment last year either,
Yeah.
Yeah, the greatest of years. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed in Garrett Cole making excuses like that. Man,
hey, what'd you say when we were talking about the Mets? Hey, you're a professional. Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. And he's making a boatload of money.
Is a 4-minute delay really gonna hurt somebody?
And bro, the grip, you're complaining about that last year. Spend all summer then working on it, figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all winter, off season. I'm sorry, I didn't mean summer. All the off season, figuring it out, bro. Because nothing changed. Nothing was gonna all of a sudden say, "Oh yeah, you could start using whatever sticky substance you want."
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't feel bad. I
don't feel bad for him either.
And they still won, right?
They did. The Yankees ended up winning 5-4, I believe.
Yeah, walk-off hit by
Josh Donaldson.
I drafted that dude in 1B. Really late because it's an on-base percentage league, and he has a really good on-base percentage.
Right on.
He might do well at that ballpark where it flies out.
Oh, yeah. And granted, that was a ground ball base hit that he won on that one, but still.
Line driving the books.
Damn right. Still base hit up the middle. That's all you got to say. What do we got here? The Dodgers, here you go. Your boys went up to Colorado on a Friday to show the league that they are in playoff form. In the first game of the season, after falling behind in the second inning 0-2, the Dodgers put up a 5-spot to help their ace, Mr. Walker Buehler, to his first win of the season. The Rockies would make it interesting in the bottom of the ninth. They didn't get in a run closer, but the new closer for the Dodgers, Mr. Craig Kimbrell, shut down that rally before it even got started.
That's right.
Dodgers look good. Hey, see, I wrote that for you, bro. I wrote that just for you.
Yeah, I was really happy to see that. They showed a lot of fight. They beat a team that they should beat. Be
Yeah.
honest. And they did what they always did. They kept working count. Bellinger, to say some good news, at least he didn't strike out today. He went 0 for 4, but he did pop up to the catcher with runners at second, third, one out, which is very disappointing when you do that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
put something in play.
Put something in play. Still, it was a fun game to watch if you're a Dodgers fan.
Absolutely.
A little bit of nerve-wracking at the end, but man, nothing too out.
I didn't get to see the beginning of it, but I did jump in, and after they were already up, they put those 5 runs in the fifth or whatever it was. Actually, we watched it from there and on. We totally forgot that the game was early, so we did catch the end of it before we had to take the Lukester to practice today. By the way, Dodgers, the Orange Crest Dodgers are playing tomorrow morning against the Arizona Orange Crest Diamondbacks. Let's go Dodger or Orange Crest Dodgers. I'm hoping he goes 3 for 3 tomorrow. Let's rock and roll.
What are we talking about here? You totally lost me.
Luke has a game tomorrow. He is the Orange Crest Dodgers. He's on the Orange Crest Dodgers. So I'm wishing them good luck, bro.
No, that makes sense, because I was like, what is he saying? The Orange County Dodgers? What? Wait, what?
That's funny.
Okay, I was really confused. That's why I was like, wait, I'm so confused. All right. God, I love that picture of you, compa. That's something we should talk about. You guys ever seen Brent wear a Dodgers hat? I got it. If anybody wants it, you let me know. Earmuffs, Pops. Earmuffs. Your son did it.
I wore it for your grandson, Pop. I wore it for Luke's game. And
you did it for the nookie.
Well, yes, obviously, but I did it for my son. He plays on the Dodgers. So I'll wear the Dodgers hat for the game. After the game, I took it off, put my Angels hat back on, and went to work. Did whatever we do normally during that day. So, but yes, there is a photo of me in a Dodgers hat. It is what it is, man.
I would never knowingly do that.
I did get to see you in red last year, though. That was pretty awesome.
Hey, Dodgers. It was Dodgers. Nothing wrong with that.
I know. What do we got going on? All right, it's prediction time, buddy. Prediction time. 2 games into the season.
We there?
We are there.
Well, yeah, we got to start early. Let's throw it out there. Let's see what happens,
It's way too early predictions times, guys.
I like you.
All right, so for the American League and the AL East so far right now, who do you think is going to take that AL East, man?
AL East. I always have to look at my phone because I swear off the top of my head I forget. But the Blue Jays got to be the favorites, man. They're the ones that made the most moves this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the Blue Jays got to be the favorites. Yankees, man, they're always going to be contenders. They have a decent team. It's whether they could gel or not together,
Yeah.
They're not bad. The Red Sox are the Red Sox. They had a good season last year. So why not? Baltimore is obviously the worst team in the American League. So they're finishing dead last. And who else we missing over there?
The Rays.
The Rays. Oh, man, the Rays. They always find a way, bro. Always. I found it strange that they traded Austin Meadows like the day before the start of the regular season. He's one of I believe he's their leader in RBIs the year before.
Yeah.
But,
he was, actually.
But if I had to take one, I'm banking on the Blue Jays, man. They just made too many improvements on a team that's hungry and ready to just take on the world and become a wrecking crew,
Yeah.
And Vladdy Jr. is ready to take over the world, bro. I mean, he was there last year just like Shohei, but just like Shohei, they both ran out of gas. It's just Shohei played 2 positions, so that's what beat him out,
Yeah.
But you know what? In fairness, I think Shohei might still win that MVP, even without him pitching. He was that much fun to watch.
He was.
Not by a lot, but he might win it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a little hometown bias for me on that one, but I think so as well. I do really, really, really like Toronto coming out of the East this year. If you're American League East fan who's not a fan of Toronto right now, I'm sorry, but they just look too good right now to And granted, it's 2 days into the season, right? But they just look really, really good. They have a lot of talent. They got a lot of young talent, and it's going to be on display for everybody to watch. Definitely, if they come to to play the Angels, I would definitely go in and watch that game because it'd be interesting.
That'd be a game, it'd be fun, yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, in the Central. In the Central,
all right, Central, we got the White Sox. We got the Twins. We got the Tigers. Who else we got there, compa?
Let's see. Twins, Red Sox.
White Sox.
Twins, White Sox.
Tigers.
And Cleveland. The Guardians.
Yeah, the Guardians. And there's always 5, right? Isn't there 5 teams?
I thought there was 4. When they readjusted the... I don't know. Let's double check here. AL East teams. Oh, AL Central. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's see here. We got the White Sox, the Guardians, the Twins, the Tigers, and the Kansas City Royals.
There you go. See?
There we go. It is 5 teams. You're right. I'm wrong.
Me.
You're right, and I'm wrong. Enjoy the. You're right, and I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So clearly, the Indians and
Minnesota.
Kansas City are going to be at the tail end of that. So that just leaves the White Sox, who are going to run away with that division, I think. Mm-hmm. Although they lost Giolito today. I saw he had an abdominal strain. He was pitching fine, and then abdominal strain, which is not good. That means he's out for at least a month. So I'm going to take the White Sox, followed by the Twins. I think they made some moves, this offseason. Not necessarily, I don't know how great of moves they were, but they made moves, and they find a way. They got some good young talent. Yeah, I like them at second place. So.
Right on. And I have Minnesota. I also have the White Sox taking that division. However, I do have KC coming in second place on that one. I just like Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. He's going to make a lot of action. I think he's going to get that team pumped up and do some things. You can't. They still have Sal P in the background hitting fucking bombas. They got what's his name in the outfit? I forget his name, but he's got some pop. I got them for the little dark horse second place team the AL East or the Central. Sorry,
so, I like it, compa. I can respect that.
I appreciate
like your reasoning behind it and everything. Not bad.
I appreciate that. Look at me. I have good ideas every once in a while.
Well done, sir. Well done.
All right, AL West time, sir. Let's hear the complaining, or let's hear the bullshit. Let's go.
Come on. What? Excuse me? You guys have never won a title while Trout is there.
Uh-huh.
You guys, what was the best you guys did that? Second place, right? I believe. When you guys went in the playoffs at one time?
Yep, and got swept by the previously spoke Kansas City Royals.
Yeah. They got smacked. Realistic, compa, I think your Angels finished in third. I just don't find a way. Look at I was excited for them, this weekend, especially playing Houston. I wanted the Angels to come out and just sweep and just say, we're here, we're ready, we are who we say we are. And then they did it, and I'm still cheering for you. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, when you play the Dodgers, I'm never going to cheer for you because I hate to see you so sad in the corner all the time, bro. I want you to be walking proud with your Angels shirt and for it to mean something,
Yeah.
So, but I'm taking the Astros. It's hard to look at what they're doing again. Bregman's going to be probably healthy this year. I think he's a sneaky MVP contender this year. I really do. His problem is he's been hurt the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody forgets how good that dude was, So, yeah, I'm going to take Houston at first. Call me crazy. I think the Rangers might come in second there. I know everybody else is picking. What's they picking over there? They got the Oakland. They got Oakland. They got Angels. They got Houston. Oakland,
Mariners.
Angels. Mariners. Oh, yeah.
Mariners got Robbie Ray.
I take it back. I forgot about the Mariners. Mariners going to take that division. One, because I don't want to pick the Houston. to take it. So I think Houston's going to come in second. And then your Angels. I hope your Angels come third.
Okay.
And I make a playoff spot, which we'll talk about later. And the Rangers, but I think the Rangers or Angels are going to be a lot closer than people think. I think that's going to be like, you ask me, I think that's going to be the battle to watch there. Them two are going to be like separated by like a game heading into like the last weekend series. Yeah. Mark my word.
All right.
They're going to be separated by a game.
Picasso, I like it.
Yeah. So the Rangers and dead last going to be Oakland. Man, they literally, you saw some of the things I sent you, right?
Yes.
They obviously spent nothing this offseason. The only team in Major League Baseball to not spend a dime on their team. And they have the same exact payroll. I believe, it's off the top of my head, but I believe it's $21 million this year, their payroll, right?
31 million.
Which is the same, 31 mil?
31 million.
Okay, 31 mil, which is the same exact payroll when they led the major leagues in payroll back in 1991. How crazy is that, bro? Crazy.
How do you not? If you don't want to spend the money, man, just like give the team to somebody else. Let somebody else try. Because at that point, it's like, come on, man. You're only putting out a team so that people go and spend money.
Dude, it's brutal, compa. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, it's just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Like, I don't think somebody should be allowed to own a team and be like that. You know what I'm saying?
And not want to actively improve them.
Right. I totally, yeah. Like, that's just not right. I just think that's not right,
Yeah.
Not right.
I'm with you there, bud. I'm with you there.
Yeah, man. So I'm very disappointed with that, but not because I'm an Oakland fan or anything. I just think it's bad for baseball. I just think it's bad for baseball all the way around. There's just, I don't see how.
I mean, the Pirates are in that conversation as well. Baltimore is in that conversation as well. And I forget, there's another team, but those are the big three. The A's, Pirates, and the Baltimore Orioles are all in that in that conversation where it's like, if you're not going to try and better your team by doing anything, then give the team to somebody else so that they can have the opportunity to try and do something with that team.
Right. I totally agree, dude. It reminds me of like when they took away the Clippers from Sterling. I think it's Donald Sterling was his name. And then, the dude came in with all that excitement, the owner. I don't remember his name right now. But dude, I was genuinely happy for them because he was like, man, like, hey, I want to do what I can to win, and like, that's exciting.
He's
bro.
put together some really good teams.
Yeah, he has, man. Yeah, he has. So I mean, of course, they're rivals and stuff like that, but I love seeing that kind of excitement in owners.
Yeah.
That's how I used to feel about Artie, bro. And then I just felt like he's done too many shady stuff.
Look, like, the same thing with what's his name from the Mavericks.
Oh, Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban. He had that same fucking like, all right, I just bought the Mavericks. We're going to fucking do some shit, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, he was super, He's still like that, but he's become, just like Artie, I feel like he's become more of actual owner.
More complacent and fall in line and don't get crazy. You're not a number one. You're not a first tier team. Calm the fuck down. You ain't the Yankees. Yeah. You ain't the Dodgers. Calm down, dude. Come on.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I don't know what to say with that, but still, I think that it's not right what they're doing over with that team. And like you said, there's a number of teams, and I feel like there should be some kind of clause or forced buyout or something like that.
Yeah, if you don't continuously, actively try to improve your team year after year, if like after like 2 or 3 years of that, you gotta you gotta get out of there, dude. You find somebody else to make not only the team but the league better at that point. Because if you're just gonna sit back and take, you're spending $30 million a year paying for your players, but you're raking in $30 billion a year from TV, freaking parking lot sales, ticket sales, concession stands, the whole 9 yards. Like, come on, man. You're just pocketing the money and not putting it anywhere it's supposed to be useful.
Right.
And granted, I mean, look, we're fans of the game, of the games, And I mean, that's just how we feel. I mean, they may see it differently. They're like, I don't care. It's just it's another way to make my money.
Yeah.
You know, but they should care. It's one of those things that they should give a shit about.
Yeah, totally agree. So I was glad when the McCourts finally left the Dodgers, and I felt like the Dodgers fans kind of pushed them out. So they're like, all right, we're just not going to support you the way we normally do because you guys are just BSing, you know?
Yeah.
You're over here just about the bottom line instead of the product.
I don't know. I don't know if the Pirates or the A's, the fan base, has strong that enough kind of pull. Yeah, it's not strong enough.
Yeah.
Not saying that like the Pirates don't have history there. You know what I mean? But they're just not. They don't have that pull.
Yeah.
I think they'll still show up and be like, all right, well, fuck, let's root for what we got.
All right. Yeah.
All I know is that when we pay the Pirates, we get tickets pretty cheap.
It's because there's not like that popularity. There's not like those famous movie stars and stuff, you know, like that go out to those games, you know, like who's the most famous Pirates fan you could think of, you know?
Fan? Nah, I don't remember. I think I know the most famous Pirate.
Right, famous Pirates, but like fan, you know?
Yeah, I don't know that like a big, huge, famous fan. I mean, there's tons of Dodger fan, just because it's here in LA. There's tons of Yankees fans because it's New York.
How about not to be mean, but realistically, how about the Angels? Who are some of the more popular Angel fans? Like famous ones.
I mean, I know you don't want to hear it, but fucking Kobe used to live down in Orange County, and he would come to the games all the time with the girls. But he also made his trip out to L.A. to support the Dodgers because he obviously played in L.A. He was one of them. Mostly,
you were an Angels fan?
I got pictures, bro. I got pictures.
Kobe Bryant, not your nephew Kobe, right?
No, I'm talking about Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Oh! The Angels are poking away at nothing.
Hey, get getting ready for tomorrow, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it all day long, twice on Sunday. But I think mostly it's not a huge fan base like it is with the Dodgers, with the Yankees. You look back and there's some. I mean, honestly, like I couldn't tell you off the top of my head who they are, but you know, you go to New York, you obviously got like Billy Crystal. You got who else? I mean, everybody basically, you know, over there in New York are fans. Same with LA. All the movie stars, they all go to Dodger Stadium. They all go watch them, especially when they're winning. Everybody loves the team when they're winning. When they're losing, not so much. But the Dodger fans and the Yankee fans still stay faithful. So it is what it is. Let's talk about the wild cards in the American League, man. We talked about a few of them. Who do you think gets? How many wild card spots we got this year now? 17.
You're better at that than me. That's funny.
It feels like it, man. Like Jesus, they're having everybody get into. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't remember.
Let's see here.
Isn't it 14 teams make the playoffs?
I thought it was. I thought it was 16.
Oh, okay. It might be 16. Then you're right.
Let's see. The postseason returned to pre-2020. Let's see here. So 2 wild card teams playing in that. Let's see. 2021. We got. Oh, that's the history. I don't want the history. I want now. I gotta put 2022 here. Let's see here. So 3 division winners from the American League, 3 division winners from the National League, 3 wild card teams from the American League, and 3 wild card teams from the National League. The 2 lowest wild card teams play each other in a 1-game playoff, basically. So we got 3 wild card teams to play, or that are going to be in there. So let's talk about the NL East, Central, and West. Who do we think is a solid wild card contender?
Wait, we didn't even talk about who was going to win those divisions, but you ever went to the wild cards?
I thought you did. The AL East, you said Toronto. Central,
you said NL right now, though.
Oh, I said AO. I thought I said AO. My bad.
It's okay. That's all I was like. You clearly said it. I was like, wait, what?
We know the Dodgers are winning it anyways, right?
Right. Yeah, that's a goal.
So then why even talk about them?
So, do you think any one division takes 2 wild cards? Let's start off with that.
Honestly, I think the AL East might
take 2 wild card spots. So that means 4 out of those 5 teams are going to win or make the playoffs.
I mean, right? Toronto, New York, or Toronto and the Red Sox are right there. Whoever that third one is, you're looking at the Red Sox or the Yankees. 1, 2, and 3 right there. Toronto, Red Sox, Yankees. There's 3. That's 2 wild cards.
You know what? I'm sorry. I did say this wrong. I meant to say 3 out of the 5 teams make the playoffs out of the division, not 4 out of 5. But 4 out of 5 is actually still possible.
It's plausible.
Yeah, it's not likely. Do you think we ever see that?
I think at some point it's going to happen. I just think it's going to happen at one point. Is it going to happen this year? I don't think so. There are too many good teams here and there. I don't think it's going to happen. But if you're asking me what one division could do 3 in 1, I think the AL East realistically can do that. Just with the teams that they have.
Sure, I would agree with you.
I think out of the Central, Chicago comes out and that's it. Right? The AL West, I mean, I pray that the Angels make the wild card, right? That's just my hope, is that we see Trout and Ohtani in the playoffs.
So remember earlier I told you, I don't think the Angels finish higher than 3rd place.
Okay.
So if they finish higher than 3rd place, they need to have 2 teams make the playoffs, or 3 teams make the playoffs out of 2 wild cards.
Right. I don't know, man.
So,
it's a tough one. It really is, man. I just really see Houston right now looks great still, right? Seattle is up there.
Yeah. Seattle's got to be the favorite on that one.
I really like Seattle, but I'm looking at Houston right now, and I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. So, could that be just because they smacked you guys?
The Diamondbacks got 2 hits in the bottom of the 9th.
They had already hit in the 8th.
Oh, I didn't see it. They didn't come up on my end. I just refreshed it. San Diego still gets the W, 3-0.
Yeah.
So those are my wild card teams, man.
Okay,
I hope and I pray.
Wild card. I'm gonna take the Yankees and the Rays and Houston, man. I just don't see the Angels. I mean, I really hope the Angels make it. Man, I don't see it, dude. So Yankees, Houston, and Rays are the teams I see taking the wild card.
Oh man, I got the real. If I'm putting money down, right? I got the Yankees, right. The Red Sox, and you got to put Houston's going to be over there. It's either Houston or Seattle. I mean, you can't. You don't. I'm going to say Seattle. No, I don't want to say Seattle. I'll say Houston just because Seattle wins the AL West.
All right.
So there you go. And there's our playoff teams here, guys. Put the bets down now. If you win, let us know. All right, talk about the National League now. And the NL East, who do you got, compa?
NL East, we got the Braves. We got the Mets. We got
the Nationals, the Phillies, the Marlins.
Okay, so I think it comes down to 3. It's a 3-horse race there. It's Phillies, Braves, and Mets. Mets is kind of dangerous now because DeGrom's going to be out for a minute too. If he makes it before June, it's a win for them, I think.
Okay.
That injury looks kind of serious. So, man. So having said that, I'm gonna probably go Phillies first place.
Okay.
I think that team gets 3. We'll get to it, but Phillies, Braves, and Mets, and then bringing up the rear is who do we say? The
Marlins.
Marlins and
The Washington Nationals.
And the Nationals, yeah. So Marlins in dead last in that division.
I like Philadelphia as well. They just look like they got a really, really good team. So I'm going to go with you on Philadelphia. I think coming in a very, very close second, the Braves. So I think either or is going to go. And either way, it's going to be 1 and 2 going into the playoffs. As far as like they're bringing in one of those wild card. One of them is going to be the winner, and one of them is going to be a wild card team. So I got the Phillies and the Braves. Who do you got in the Central?
Central, we got. Man, I have such a hard time memorizing who's in those divisions, dude.
Jesus, bad.
I know. I mean, I can tell you that NL West.
We got the Cardinals, the Cubs, the Reds, the Brewers, and the Pirates. Okay, so it's not the Pirates. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm going to take, at the top of that heap, it's got to be the Cardinals and Brewers, head and shoulders above everybody else.
I think so, too.
And then Cubs, Pirates, Reds. I mean, all three of those are going to be like.
I'm going to say Reds, then Pirates, but other than that, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Brewers
in that division. I'm going to take the Brewers to win that division, man. They just got pitching. I always go with pitching. You know, they got enough hitting to win it, but they got pitching. Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are going to try to play a little bit too much of that parade type of thing for Yachty, and I think all three of them retired together this year. You know?
Yeah. That way they all go.
And I think
they're all going to go to the Hall of Fame together the same year.
Yeah. So I think that that's going to be part of their demise, if you ask me.
I am asking you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be part of their demise.
Okay. I do like Milwaukee, but I think oppositely. I think that the St. Louis Cardinals are going to ride that wave and give them one more big show. I think they take that. Here's my thing. I think they take the division but lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Okay.
They're going to win that division, not by a lot. They're going to win by 1 or 2 games, but I just have them taking that just because I feel like they're going to ride that emotional wave, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I could see that, compa. I could definitely see that.
All right.
In the West. But yeah, that's fine.
In the West, we got the
Who's
Dodgers.
the
All right, next.
Yeah. Why are you hating for?
I'm not hating, bro. It's the truth. Who comes
Dodgers.
in second place in that division? The Padres?
You know what? The Padres started annoying me, but man, they're a good team. They're loaded. They're absolutely loaded. So I'm gonna say the Padres and then the Giants. I think the Giants had a little bit of a fluke here.
Okay.
And then the Giants, and then
wait. You got the Dodgers, Padres, Giants, and then we got Rockies and Arizona.
Yeah, and then literally in that order.
That's how I wrote it down, in that order. All right, let's talk about the wild card teams in the NL.
So the wild cards, I told you, I think the NL East is going to have a 3-team wild card. I think the wild cards are going to come out of the Central, and you know what? It's just so hard to predict because the Mets are not healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The big thing is DeGrom, bro. Like DeGrom is a big team. You know?
If he can't play, then they're not going anywhere.
Right. So I'm gonna say Atlanta gets in. I'm going to say the Cardinals get in. I'm going to say the Padres get in.
So the Padres, Atlanta, and Cardinals?
Yes, sir.
All right. I have all of the above as well. Granted, if the Cardinals beat Milwaukee, I have obviously Milwaukee and Atlanta rounding out that bunch. So I got San Diego, Milwaukee, and Atlanta.
Okay.
Granted, as I said before, you have St. Louis behind Milwaukee. I have St. Louis above Milwaukee, but they're both going to be in the playoffs, period. We can both agree to that one. If Vegas will take that bet that both teams will be in the playoffs, then hey, take it. Take that bet, put it down.
Yep. And I say the NL East. If somebody gets 3 teams in the playoffs, it's NL East.
Okay. Let's see. Postseason awards. Way too early prediction. Postseason awards. The American League and National League batting champion.
Okay. AL, I'm going to go out there on the limb and say it's Bregman. I think he's going to kind of break out. I think he's realizing it's his team now in Houston because Cardinals is done. So I'm going to say Bregman.
Okay. I'm going to say Vladdy Jr. He follows up his last year's season with another amazing season, and he gets his batting champion.
Okay.
Who do you got in the National League?
National League, I'm going to say Senor Juan Soto gets his first batting title.
I like it, dude. I really like that. Damn, I really like that pick. If only he would stay healthy and be more consistent, I would say Max Muncy. He's got a lot of power. He's got a lot of pop. He gets on base a lot, but
he doesn't hit for average though.
He doesn't stay healthy. On top of that,
but he doesn't hit for average. For average though, like I don't think he's ever even hit 300, compa.
Really? I mean, you got your boy Freeman right there.
I think Freeman has a better shot. I'll give you that. I think Freeman, especially with more protection in that lineup. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I do like Soto as well, but Freeman right behind him.
Yeah.
I think they're going to battle it out for the NL batting title.
Okay.
All right, the AL and NL home run leaders.
Oh, wait, so you put 2 Sotos on there? That's not fair. You can't put Freeman and Soto. That's like me pick one.
I'm going to go with Freeman just to be different than you.
Okay.
It still works out for you because it's Freeman.
Cheering for a Dodger. I like it.
Picasso, I like it. Hold up, one sec. AL and NL home run leaders. What do we got? Who do you got?
I think Vladdy overtakes. You know what? Just because you're being a nice guy too, I'm gonna say Mike Trout leads the AL in home runs.
Really?
I think he gets out there and he hits 40-something tanks.
Picasso, I like it. For the American League, man, I'd love to say Trout. I know he's going to be up there. I hope that he's going to be up there. Let's just say that. I know it's not going to be Ohtani. I don't feel like Ohtani's going to put up another year the way he had. I think he's going to put up 30, 35 home runs maybe, but not 46.
Yeah. Sure. I think he'll be, I agree. I think he'll be in the 30s. Mid to high 30s, in fact.
Well, I said 30 to 35.
Yeah.
So in the American League, I'm not going to go with Trout. I think Vladdy Jr.
Sure.
He takes that one. And, yeah, we'll go from there. On the national side?
Home run leader national side, huh? Ugh. Who's a bopper? Who's a dude that just straight hits tanks? I can't even tell you who led the national last year. To be honest, who led the National League in home runs last year? Do you know off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, I could not tell you, but I'm looking it up right now. Let's see here. National League home runs. Fernando Tatis with 42? That's not right.
I could see that.
It is. Fernando Tatis with 42.
Okay.
In
I don't
close.
think it's Tatis because he's hurt. I don't think Acuna because he's hurt to start the year.
Duvall and Alonso right behind him with Votto and Muncy right behind them.
So I was gonna say, Pete Alonso. I think Pete leads the majors.
Okay.
Not the majors, NL. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say. Yeah. Pete
But
no, that's
you go with Alonso.
That's who came to my mind of a dude that just hit jacks whose team got better this year. You know.
Yeah.
So I always like to go for that.
I'm actually going to go with your batting champ, Mr. Juan Soto, on that one. I think he heats up and goes fucking crazy. Soto did hit. Shit, he's not even on that list. He did have 100. He did have 145 walks though, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick it with it. I'm sticking with Soto. He's gonna find that pop and rock and roll. AL, NL, RBI leaders. Since I have it up right now, in the National League, we'll start there because I have it here. Let's see. RBI.
I'm going Freeman. Freeman for sure. I think he's in a better lineup now. Yeah, man. I think he leads the NL in RBIs.
Freeman,
in a loaded lineup, fine spot.
Okay, Freeman was not in the top 10 last year in runs batted in. Mr. Duvall was number 1 with Riley and Albies right behind him. Machado, Arenado, Castellanos, and Votto right behind them.
They had the 3 of them were the top 3. The Braves.
It was Duvall at 113 runs batted in.
Yeah.
Riley at 107, and then Albies and Machado both at 106. Yeah.
Albies, all 3 of those 2 dudes that you just said are all on the Braves.
Yep.
Were on the Braves and are on the Braves. That's crazy to have the top 3 dudes on there.
I mean, Tatis was up there with 97, but still he was hurt half the time. So it'd be interesting if Tatis ever had a full season.
All right.
So who you got on the national side?
I already told you.
I'm sorry, I didn't write it down.
Freddie Freeman.
Freeman. Oh. Let's see over here. Freeman. Looking at that list of last year's, I'm gonna go with Austin Riley. I think they're gonna set him up to succeed and keep doing what they're doing. On the American League, man, who do you got?
Oh, that one to me is easy. Vladdy's gonna just destroy the cover off the ball. He's got a loaded lineup. I love loaded lineups, compa.
He was tied for 5th last year in RBIs. Number 1 was Sal Perez, followed by Jose Abreu and Hernandez in Toronto as well. Devers, Olsen, and Guerrero rounding out the top 5. I don't think Perez is going to do it again. It was a historic season for him last year and for catchers, but I don't think he does a repeat this year. I do like Rafael Devers, though, for Boston.
Okay. That's not a bad pick. I'm
going to go with Devers, and then you have Vladdy Jr.
Yeah. I think that's the one stat that Vladdy runs away with this year.
Gotcha. Let's look at the Nlb Saves Leader. I mean, come on. Do we really have to talk about it? Do we really have to? Huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, your boy is set up. Why?
Kimbrel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he'll be contender, right?
He has to be. Do they even have it? I don't think they have it on this one. Sacrifice flies, intentional walks, double plays, stealing speed, at bats per strikeout. They don't have it on.
I'll take the homer pick on that one for sure. You know.
I mean, who's gonna oppose him on that one? I don't know anybody who would be able to. He's just gonna be in a good position to win a lot of games. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck, the damn Astros don't stop hitting home runs.
Oh, man. Who hit another one? Tell me it was Bregman.
Kyle Tucker.
Okay. Well, that dude's pretty good, man.
Yeah, do you think?
That's good.
All right, so I'm going to go with Kimbrel as well. For the American League, who do you have?
You're going, for the American League? I don't know. I'd have to see who some of the contenders were for last year. Probably the dude from the White Sox. I got his name right now. He's the White Sox closer right now. But I'll take him, the White Sox closer.
Liam Hendricks.
There you go, Liam Hendricks. Yeah, he's a good player too. So.
Okay. Just because I got to give my guy something, I just don't feel like he's going to get enough opportunities to save games because we're either going to win or we're going to lose. But I don't know if we're going to. But
I just saw, was that Walsh throwing it at home plate or more toward like the fans?
Yeah, it was
Bregman did hit one out earlier.
Oh, he did earlier. I just said this last one wasn't him.
I'm telling you, I think Bregman's going to be like a contender for the MVP this year. Oh, spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! I'm gonna go with Raisel Iglesias. Just because I just think that he's gonna have a better percentage of saves when he has the opportunity. That's all.
Sure. Do you, homie?
Okay. AL, NL breakout hitters.
NL. Are we going AL or NL first?
Let's go back to the American League.
You know what I forgot to put on there was Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year.
I'll put it on there right
now. AL breakout hitters. I mean, I could go National League for sure. Who's the dude I think that's just gonna break loose? So we'll start there. I think Jazz Chisholm is gonna break loose this year, man. From Miami.
Yeah.
I think he was on the verge last year till he got hurt, and he hit a tank already today. Yeah, I like Jazz, man. Chisholm for sure.
I like Bichette.
He broke out last year, homie.
Huh?
He broke out last year.
He's gonna. I can't pick him again to break out again.
Well, I mean, it's not really a breakout if they ever broke out.
Fine.
It's like me saying, I'm gonna pick Soto.
I'm gonna take a rookie. I talked about him earlier. I'm gonna take Mr. Bobby Witt Jr.
Sure. Nothing wrong with that. I like you.
Picasso. National League.
Okay. That was a National League.
Oh wait, I gave an American League guy. One too many Trulies tonight, guys. National League breakout year. Let's see here. Jesus. Let's see. I'm trying to see if something pops up here. Oh, he could. I need a National League though.
I got my breakout for the American League.
Who you got?
And it's really between two dudes, and I think like when they break out, they turn into superstars, right? So I'm gonna go. I think with the dude I said last year. I forgot his name. How to say his name? Robert from Chicago White Sox.
Okay. Luis Roberts.
His name right now. Yeah, him.
Right on. I like it. I'm gonna give you one for my national side.
Okay.
Mr. Kebron Hayes. I think he has
the dude that got hurt yesterday.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna come back and whoop some ass, and he's gonna make some money leaving the Pirates.
He just re-signed, bro, for 8 years.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. He did, didn't he? Well, he's gonna earn his money. That is fucking hilarious. Either that or Carlson from the Cardinals.
You know what? Joe picked Carlson too.
Yeah?
Joe really thought that Carlson would break out this year. Like, he's a good player, but he thinks he'd break out.
Okay, well, me and Joe got the same guy then. Breakout pitcher.
Ooh. Breakout pitcher here. Breakout pitcher. It just depends on levels, you know.
I know for my American League, I'm picking Reed Detmers. I just think he's going to be solid. He got hit for 2 runs today, and then they pulled him out in the 4th, I believe, middle of the 4th, and then the Angels just shit up 13 runs.
Who's he play for?
The Angels. Reed Detmers. He was number 10 overall pick 2 years ago. For the American League, at least. That's my guy.
Sure. Another home run pick. Two pitching prospects right there. Two pitching categories. 2 Angels, which the Angels are not known for their pitching, so that's very interesting. Picks.
No, they're not known for their pitching lineup. They're known for a pitcher.
for their pitching. Dude, I want to say, I think there's two dudes, right?
Okay.
And I just think they have years where people don't expect them to have. So for the American, these are both the American League. Tanner Houck from the Red Sox.
Okay.
And Logan Gilbert from Seattle. I think those are two dudes that are just, man, they got some nasty stuff going on. They got some nasty stuff. And then I think from the National League, there's two dudes, they're teammates. So I don't know which one you would consider a breakout, because I think both of them had good years last year. I don't know if you would consider them breakout years, but they had really good years last year. They just didn't have a lot of wins. I mean, I guess Pablo Lopez, they had low 3 ERAs. Pablo didn't pitch as many innings as Sandy Alcantara.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna go with Pablo, because he didn't pitch as many innings.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Pablo, Senor Pablo Escobar.
He gonna break out of the casket, bro. For the National League, I'm gonna go with Ranger Suarez from the Phillies.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good stuff about that. Dude.
I heard nothing but good stuff. He had a 1.12 ERA in 27 games as a reliever last year, so he's gonna. He made 12 starts, posting a 151 as well. So I think he's gonna have a great year this year for the Phillies, which is why I think the Phillies are gonna take that NL East. He's gonna be one of the reasons. And AL NL comeback player of the year.
AL is gonna be the dude that I picked as a breakout hitter because he got hurt last year. So I think Luis Robert will be the comeback player of the year. And I'll let you pick yours.
For the American League, Mike Trout.
Sure. Why the hell not?
He got hurt. He got to come back. He was batting .338 before he got hurt and never made it back.
Vagina got hurt.
I don't disagree with you, sir.
In the cab this whole year.
When you're worth $980 trillion, bro, you gotta protect whatever you got.
Your team ain't making it. They're like, all right, just chill, bro. We'll get it next year.
Like, bro, it's only June. Yeah. We know. Just chill.
Trust me. Trust me.
Trust the process, bro. Trust the process.
Yeah, I like that Trout. Sure. Why not? I like it.
Okay, comeback player of the year for the national side.
So you might not like this one, but I think it's interesting. I'm really hoping. I didn't draft him anywhere, but man, he's too good, and I just feel like something's wrong, and maybe he starts figuring it out. But Christian Yelich.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Belly, bro. I think Belly might be damaged goods. I'm not worried about that guy.
Belly might be done. Yelly's a good one, dude. I like that though. Oh,
but he wasn't hurt. I wonder if he was. I don't think he was hurt last year, so I don't know if he can count. He just had a really shitty ass year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But still, that's a dude that I think that bounces back. I should say probably, right? No.
Yeah, I could see that. I got one for you on the national side. Acuna.
Oh, I like it. You're taking these fucking studs that were hurt last year. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean,
you're taking these.
They're studs, right? They're supposed to come back and play good.
Okay. All right. Fine.
All right. Thank you. I don't want to hear any fucking shit from you on that one. Let's talk about Rookie of the Year, okay? Let's talk about Rookie of the Year in the American League. Who you got?
I'm gonna take, because I know who you're taking. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna take Julio Rodriguez from Seattle.
Julio Rodriguez from Seattle. I like it. I like it a lot. And who am I taking, dude? Who am I taking?
Witt. Bobby Witt Jr.
I am taking Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. He just looks too fucking good.
He does look good.
And then for the National League?
I'm going to take a dude that's not even in the pros right now, or in the major leagues, I should say.
Okay.
I'm going to take O'Neal Cruz.
You know what? I've heard stuff about him, man. Legitimately.
He's a beast. If they call him up early enough, he runs away with that. He runs away with it.
I like it.
It's just a matter of when they call him up.
I like it that one right there, and he would be close. He would be up there for me, right? But I like Suzuki. He's tested over there in Japan. He's been, I think technically he's a rookie, even though he's been playing for like 6 years already. Technically, he's a rookie. I like Seiya Suzuki taking the Rookie of the Year.
Sure.
You don't like it? Tough cookies.
Nah, why not?
All right, AL, NL, Cy Young winner, baby.
I mean, we've said it's been like years in the making. He's finally going to do it. It's just a year that Senor Walker Buehler takes it. I'm going to say, all right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
I like it, bro. I'm with you there. He just looks primed and ready, bro. They said the torch has finally been passed, and it passed to a really, really good pitcher. I like Walker Buehler taking the National League Cy Young on that one. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Who you got in the American League?
American League. I don't know. I'll let you go first because I know you're probably going to pick an Angel and say Shohei.
It's not going to be Shohei. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. It won't happen until he just focuses on pitching. When he focuses just on pitching, I think it happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. For the American League, oh man. I mean, it's an easy pick to go with Robbie Ray, right? Because he's with Seattle now. It makes Seattle that much better. Bieber's in the mix. You got to throw in Cole just because he's a Yankee, but I don't think Cole's going to be there. I'm going to go with Robbie Ray.
So he goes back to back, huh?
Yeah.
He's going to go. Can you tell me when the last time someone won back to back at Cy Youngs?
Would it be your boy Clayton Kershaw?
You might be right. You might be right. I don't know the answer.
Oh, right on. I was going to say, I would have to say, let's see here. Let me look it up.
That might be a good guess, though.
Last player to win Cy Young back to back. I was incorrect.
What was it?
Mr. Max Scherzer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Max Scherzer was the last person to win it twice. And then it was Kershaw.
Okay.
And then Pedro Martinez.
All right. Man, I don't like anybody in the American League that much, but let's just say maybe Kevin Gausman has found it. I'm just going to go dark horse. I'm going to say no, because then that means someone from the Blue Jays won it back-to-back years. I don't think that's going to happen. Beavers won it already. You were getting good today, bro.
There's nothing with winning again, bro. There's nothing wrong with it.
I like Bieber, man. I like Bieber, but for me, it's got to be Bieber or Gausman. I don't know why. Something's telling me about Gausman. Like, I feel like he's figured it out. You know?
Okay, we'll stick with Gausman then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Gausman. Fine.
All right, now for the big one, the AL and National League Most Valuable Player of the Year.
Oof. Woo. Those are good ones. And now I think this is a year Soto wins it. I don't know. I think he wins it. Yeah, I think this is a year Soto wins it, man.
Okay.
He tells me about that. He's going to find a way to keep his team and get his team into a shot at third place type of thing.
Okay.
And he wins it. So I'm going to say Soto. I love Soto too. I mean, I just love that guy. I wish he was a Dodger already. Um, and I told you, I think Bregman's going to break out this year, like in terms of like he's going to be back to that dude that he used to be, you know?
Yeah.
And if they want to win, they really need an MVP type of year from him. And I think he could do it. He could do it. So he's going to be my dark horse. I wish we should pick like dark horses because I think Vladdy's going to be the MVP. Vladdy's too good on a damn good team.
Yeah.
But a dark horse would be Bregman for me.
Okay.
I'm going to go Vladdy and Soto, man. But
Vladdy and Soto. I like it, though.
I think so.
It ain't the MVP without talking about Mike Trout. Can he do it? Probably. Is he going to? Probably not.
No. Can he do it? Yes.
Is he?
Going to
no.
do it? No, probably not. Let's not say no.
He's going to be up there. It's Mike Trout. As long as he stays healthy, it's Mike Trout.
You think he's still considered the GOAT right now, player in baseball? I feel like he's fading in that a little bit.
He's starting to slide.
I think he's top 5, top 10 for sure.
Top 10 for sure. Top 5, I think for sure. Top 3, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
There's definitely not for sure on top 5 for me.
Oh, I think he's top
Definitely
5 for sure.
For sure.
I think he's 3-4 right there.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Top 3, maybe. Top 5 for sure. I think he's either 3 or 4th. Right now, Vladdy's up there, right? If you're going to talk about the American League. Vladimir's up there. If Shohei has anything close to last year, Shohei's right there. Robert from Chicago. I would have to say Trout and then Devers. Or Judge. No, Devers before Judge. That's what I'm saying. I think Trout's 3rd or 4th right now. I mean, granted, in MLB, they have him ranked at number 2. Shohei being number 1 right now.
What? Top players in baseball?
Top players in baseball. They had Shohei at number 1.
Oh, God.
Mike Trout at number 2.
That's no way.
What am I going to tell you, bro? I didn't make the list. If they did, there'd be like 3 or 4 more Angels.
I'll take Vladdy and Soto at 1 and 2 right there. They could switch off on whoever's 1 and 2. I
believe Soto was like 3 or 4. I can't remember who.
I'll take either one. Soto, and I honestly, personal preference, I'll take Soto at 1. I think he's just, to me, you know who he reminds me of in his prime?
Who's that?
Reminds me of Miguel Cabrera, man.
Okay.
Left-handed Miguel Cabrera in his prime. And I just think he's in his prime right now. Like, there's nothing that dude has to really work on. He just needs to be him, and he's going to be just fine. I think Vladdy's just got to work on finishing the season, but it was like really his first full year last year. Because the year before was COVID, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't it COVID the year before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, that wasn't his first real full year. So, he ran out of gas last year.
I like those 2 picks. I'm just going to tell you right now, I do like those 2 picks. I think Soto and Vladdy both take it as well. I think Soto's ranked number 1 right now in the National League as far as way too early predictions. But Soto, by far, I think he's just a really good ball player, man. It's hard to bet against the guy. All right, I got one more thing for you. I didn't put it down, but I do have the list right here. Who gets into the Hall of Fame in 2023? I'm going to read off some names. You say yay or nay. Okay, first ballot Hall of Famers. Are there any? You tell me. Number 1, Carlos Beltran. Nay. Number 2, Francisco Rodriguez. K-Rod.
First ballot?
First ballot. Nay as well. I think he gets in, but not first ballot.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I don't want to say the name because I know it's a nay, but Jared Weaver.
Oh, that's a hell no. That never gets.
He's never going to get in. No. R.A. Dickey.
Never gets in.
Matt Cain.
This is a year where it's like Grappa, right?
Yeah.
Grappa?
Matt Cain.
Yeah. He never gets in.
John Lackey.
Never gets in.
Two-time World Series champion, John Lackey.
Never gets in.
Nice. Andre Ethier.
Never gets in.
Jason Worth.
Never gets in.
Bronson Arroyo.
Definitely never gets in.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Never gets in.
J.J. Hardy.
Never gets in.
Johnny Peralta.
Never, ever gets in.
Of the people there, who gets in eventually?
Frankie, for sure.
I think that's the only one I could say for sure.
Yeah, I'd be heartbroken if he doesn't get in. He's very deserved.
He's the saves champion?
No, he's not. But
who outdid him?
We already discussed this. The dude from Seattle, Edwin.
That's right. That's right. You're right. I know you're talking about. You're right. Okay, he was number 2.
Single season.
Yes, single season save record. All right, guys. Artie, you got anything else before I tell everybody to catch us on the show 22?
No, I just want to finish up the point. I like Frankie because he does have, I think, a lot of the benchmarks you're looking for in terms of a closer with regards to, his second single season saves holder. He had that record for a few years all by himself. And he has the World Series ring with the Angels, and he was a key player on that World Series.
He was a rookie that year.
Yeah, not to mention he was a key player back when the Angels were actually winning, competing for playoff spots. And stuff. I'm saying, so yeah, man, I'd be very disappointed to not see him get in eventually. He has the pedigree. Goose Gossage and some of those dudes get in, and he needs to get in too. He needs to get. Yes, maybe not right away, maybe not first year, maybe not second year, but whenever there's another weak class again, and people start realizing like how good he was, Yeah, and it's one of those. The older we get, the more we realize how good he really was in his prime.
I'm with you there.
He was easily every single year a top 3 in his prime, a top 3 saves guy every single year.
Absolutely in his prime, absolutely 100%.
And obviously, he had years where he ended up being the guy, the best guy.
Yeah.
So, I hope he gets in.
Here's looking at you, K-Rod. I hope you get in as well. You deserve it. A lot of all of that list right there. You deserve it. I think I had a dark horse pick with John Lackey, but it'd just have to be in a really bad year, and he'd have to have the right people voting for him. I just liked his enthusiasm for when he pitched. Like he was one of those gritty pitchers, and I really like that.
Doesn't have any of the stats. So he's never gonna get any. Never won anything a postseason. Postseason award. He was an All-Star once, maybe
twice.
Okay, so All-Star. Does he have 200 wins?
What? Let's look at John Lackey here. Let me Google him. Google.com. John, not Madden. Lackey. Let's see the stats here. 188 wins, 392 ERA. Let's see here. What do we have here? One-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champion, and an ERA title.
So one-time year All-Star.
Anyone an ERA title.
One ERA title. Okay.
I said one. I didn't say 14.
Fair enough. But he doesn't have any postseason awards. He's a one-time All-Star. World Series, that's not that impressive unless you're the dude. Now, granted, yes, he won with the Angels, and he was a key cog in that. He started Game 7 as a rookie, which, it's very unheard of.
He won with the Red Sox twice.
But he wasn't like the dude,
Yeah.
Any of those.
He only had single-digit wins twice in his career, in 2002 as a rookie, and then in 2014 because he got hurt.
What was his career high?
19 wins.
That's not bad.
19, and then he had 14 wins after that. 4 other times. And then 13 and 12 at that point. Other than that, it was 11, 12, or 13, 14 right there. He was a wins guy. ERA is the lowest he had, I think, is a 2.77. That would be his lowest ERA.
Well, he won it, right?
Yeah. Oh, I hope it was that year, and I hope it wasn't one of the other years. I don't know. Right people, wrong people in there. I think maybe he takes it, but he gets one. Here he gets it.
Kurt Schilling don't get in. He ain't getting in, homie.
Kurt Schilling's getting it. Kurt Schilling?
Yeah.
Well.
I'm saying, like, think about it, dude.
Yeah, no, Kurt needs to get in.
And he's been over here, like, talking about his last ballot. There's no way Lackey gets in.
All right.
No way.
All right, compa. Anything else you got to say before we get out of here?
I wish you luck in your new endeavors. I'm glad Lowe's does not need you anymore. You know?
Yeah.
So, best of luck, and you're not too far away. So, so I just wish you best of luck in your new endeavors. I'm really happy for you, and I hope everything works out, and I hope you'll end up owning that company in a year or two.
Man, I hope so too. Back in the office starting Monday. It's going to be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting getting back into the office. I haven't been in an office in forever, so is what it is. Anywho, Compa, I'll see you in a few in MLB The Show while we're editing the show, the podcast right now. Make sure, guys, if you guys are playing, look for them. What's your handle on MLB The Show?
Titan, the number 4, and Vida.
Titan 4 Vida. And then with me, it's Bridgetown IND. And then go ahead and find us. Don't worry, you'll see us. It'll be the blown save on there. If you play Artie, it'll be in blue, and he's gonna beat you. If you play me, I'll be in red, and you're probably gonna win. It's okay. It happens. I still like to play though. Let's hear that patented Artie goodbye.
All right. I know the mask mandate is down, so make it your choice, whatever you want. Just be safe out there, and still protect yourself when possible. And hope to see you guys soon. So wash your hands and scrub your booty.
Clean that booty, because we don't want to smell it, say it, or anything like that. Guys, thank you guys so much. I know last week, like I said, we didn't get a chance to post the video. That's my fault. I do basically all the editing and stuff like that myself. And we just got so into playing the game that I forgot to post it. If you guys want to hear last week's show, it's on Twitch. It's on YouTube. Go ahead and go check it out. We'll catch you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Enjoy that baseball is back, guys. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out, guys.